Okay, my bad. Jet Set Run was supposed to end when the countdown ended. I don't know what happened. Anyway, we're here reading the final chapter of My Hero Academia. It's been a rough week, okay? It's been an emotional week. It's been a week. Oh, I should probably turn music on. Usually I have music. I went a little extra this week. And I found specifically My Hero Academia Lo-Fi. So if the stream gets copyright claimed, I don't care. It's not monetized anyway. We got to prioritize the moment over copyright. You know what I mean? But most of it's like not official, so it should be fine. But that being said, hello everyone. We're here. Final chapter time. I do have the chat locked down to subscribers because I trust subscribers to not spoil anything. And I didn't want to have, like, not that it was going to happen, but I didn't want random people to just jump in and be like, oh, here's the last panel. Here's what happens in the last panel in the chat while I'm trying to read. So it's locked down for now. But once I finish the chapter, I'll open it back up as we discuss and whatnot. So I've done such a good job avoiding spoilers all week, except for the one that showed up on my YouTube feed yesterday. If you didn't catch my like pop on Twitter post, it was some YouTuber, I guess like a clout chaser or something, jumped in or like did a title and thumbnail that was a spoiler for the last chapter. And it just popped up on my YouTube recommended feed, which, to no fault of YouTube, because I've been watching like My Hero openings and fights on YouTube all week to get myself like hyped for the final chapter. So it's not YouTube's fault. It's just this specific creator's fault for not finding a better way to talk about the ending before the official chapter came out today. So that's just annoying and frustrating. And I think that's do better. Like this video is obviously like, hey, goodbye My Hero Academia. Last chapter. 4:30 is the last chapter. It's in the thumbnail. But there's no spoilers. Not even like after the chapter. You know what I mean? So there's that. I am 99.9% sure that that is the only spoiler I've gotten. That, and I think I've seen like a color spread somewhere. And I think I saw like what I would presume is the very last panel mega blurred in a thumbnail. So yeah, Twitter had you spoiled before YouTube. That's why I've been off Twitter since Wednesday or since Tuesday, because I just I didn't want to get spoiled because the leaks come out and the Twitter people talk about it and yada yada yada, and I didn't want my opinions to be influenced. I will ask, does the music sound okay, or does it need to come up? I just need to know if it's, if it sounds okay. Because I have it pretty low, because I don't want to get copyright claimed if I can avoid it. But if I need to turn it up a little bit, I can. All right. Man, this is Deku's last music. Okay, I'll turn it up. How's that? That's up to where it normally is. Let me know if that's good. Deku's last Shonen Jump cover, unless Horikoshi does a sequel series, then like Deku's back. But for now, Deku's last Shonen Jump cover. So I clicked through here to make sure the chapter was here, and it's so sad to not see the like new chapter coming in however many days. I'm like, dude, what do you mean? What do you mean there's no new chapter? Horikoshi, what am I supposed to do now? Okay. All right, I'm opening the chapter. Nobody say anything. I'm just going to go straight through. None of this stopping and dissecting as we go. I'm going straight through. Okay? It's okay. I'll be fine. Look at my boy. He got his hair back. Let's go. All right. This is a beautiful color spread, by the way. This is just, man. This is the color spread I've seen. I'm glad to know that it was like the beginning. And okay. All right. Here we go. 22-page chapter. So it is a little bit longer. It is a little bit longer than normal, which is what I was hoping for. Okay. Oh, no. It's already been destroyed. That depends on what you people decide to do tomorrow. People are not born equal. We each take shape differently, which leads us to care about others. It's because one's mind and body are unlike anyone else's. That we're drawn to others. I can't read. In search for the common ground. Midoriya, I mean, Deku-sensei, where are we meeting up for the practical exercise this afternoon? This was the truth about society I learned at age 17. At the bus stop, it'll also be a lesson on how to get to the USJ. Oh, this is going to be so interesting. Oh, there's so many panels to look at. Oh, there's so many panels to look at. Oh, man. Okay. There's no denying on that day, I felt everyone's support, hopes, and prayers. Even now, those voices encourage me. If sparing a thought for someone else is the first step towards herodom, then on that day, everyone was a great hero. I was hardly cut out for the dream I held, but it came true for me anyway. And the tale that began when my body took action before I could think comes to an end along with the ember of One for All. In that case, why am I still writing this? Because there are more pages yet to come. 8 years later! Okay. Okay. High school is just around the corner for you, bunch. Here to fill out and turn in your career goal forms by next week. It's gotta be UA's hero course for me. Support items are all the rage these days. I'm shooting to get hired at Lightly Labs. That's the design agency where that brainiac Hatsume works. I'll follow in the footsteps of Dr. Ryu Yoshida and become a physician who can cure the incurable. You can count on that. Yo, Gentle gets mentioned, bro. This is peak already, dude. We got the Gentle mention. Didn't think that was going to happen. I want to join Gel Inc., which went down in history during the Cyber War 5 years back. Oh, so there's stuff that happened that, like, we've glossed over. Girl bosses who can code are too awesome. All right, I'm gonna have to. Like I said, I'm coming back. Wait, you're also shooting for the hero track? Hey, don't peek. Gonna be kind of tough given your quirk. I mean, come on, Dai. Well, you never know. Especially since the villain emergence rate is on the downturn, which means they're cutting back on the number of pro heroes. We're looking at an era where only the uber powerful can be heroes. Everyone's really changed. When we were little, every last one of us was nuts about All Might, Endeavor, Best Genius, Deku, Great Explosion, Murder God, Dynamite. I'm never getting over that name. And Shoto, we wanted to be them. I get it. I'm the only one who never grew up. So when I'm feeling unsure of myself, I always come here. Oh! Oh! That's the kid! Oh! I feel like a fake fan for not noticing that right away, and that the series had to spell it out for me, but it's okay. Thank you. Ready to try your best as a first-year die? Uh-huh. Tentacle, you've done remarkable work since your debut as a pro. You've devoted your efforts toward finding peaceful resolution to conflicts surrounding discrimination based on body type, which is still a concern in rural areas. In recognition of your achievements and influence, you're the latest recipient of the Imamura Peace Prize. I'm dedicated to honor those who joined the uprising 8 years ago. All I've done is stand atop the resolve that they demonstrated to the world, nothing more. Next in team-up news, Ingenium, Froppy, Creati, and Uravity have been touring elementary schools nationwide. Okay, hold on. Recent times have seen a decline of the villain emergence rate and broadening of the role that heroes play in society. Part of this expansion is the plan spearheaded by Uravity to expand access to court counseling, which is thought to be the most essential initiative in this day and age. That's airy, bro. Okay. Hey, you seen this, Midoriya? Your old pal's about to drop a few notches down the Billboard chart again. Kanchan. Uh-oh. Who said you could get up in my face? I ain't your entertainment. You want to die, pal? You were trying to clean up his act, right? Todoroki is really going to take the lead now. Well, he's out there doing good day and night. He might be a little awkward, but he treats all his fans equally with respect. And these days, people are thinking of him as Endeavor's son less and less. Good for Todoroki. You know how Togata-senpai skyrocketed to the top of the chart, surpassing Kamui Woods and Mount Lady along the way? Now, Monoma? Yo, let's go! That's kind of goated, actually. Hononuki are matching the energy and coming up fast. The other day, Togata-senpai even joked about quaking in his booties. Do you miss it? The thing is, when you and Fuwa-senpai were chatting all those years ago, a thought occurred to me. I might be quirkless again, but as long as I made use of my experiences to encourage others, well, there's something kind of awesome about that. I'm pretty awesome now, right? Maybe. You should be stricter with your students. Oh, he's a teacher. That's kind of goated, actually. People don't like this? Don't answer that yet. People don't like this? I'm gonna go off when I get to the end. I'm telling you, it matters. These days, the type of kids who make it here to learn from us are basically given a golden ticket to be future heroes. We have to be tough, keep them humble, so they don't get big heads, understood? You were so nice to us, though. Aizawa was not nice to you guys. What are you talking about? He threatened to expel you on day 1. Oh, that's crazy. Ever since we all started working, our time off never seems to line up. It's hard to plan get-togethers. Oh. Oh. That's so tragic. Absurdly popular with the male demographic. It's the chivalrous Red Riot. Now dive into his surprising origin story. Look, it's red. Yeah, unbreakable. I do get a real kick out of seeing everyone's success. And when I get to thinking about our time in school, I tend to come here. So he's at the... And then this kid fell. He's going to run, catch him. Oh... I see... Horikoshi, I see you. I see the vision. Close call. Thanks, mister. Deku, Izuku Midoriya? Whoa, you really exist. Me when I run into Izuku Midoriya. You really exist? Holy cow. Is that so? You're almost in high school? They say times are changing. They say times are changing fast and in big ways. So someone like me can't keep up anymore since I've got a super wimpy quirk compared to my classmates. That's why I visit the All Might statue and ask him if I can become a hero like all of you did. This truly was My Hero Academia. Can I become a hero like you, All Might? Your quirk allows you to throw those saucer-like objects from your hair. A hair-based quirk? Taking a cue from Mineta, that should be workable. You could stack them for boosted strength and maybe even change their size. Seems quite versatile. There he is. He's still the little nerd he's always been. Creepy but encouraging at the same time. Ever since my own dream came true, it's been my turn to plant dreams in others. You'll be fine. After all, didn't you make an effort to reach out with a helping hand just now? You can be a hero. Do your best, kid. I'd be lying if I claimed I didn't miss it at all. But as long as I can still inspire and encourage others, then I'd say this is the tale of how we became great heroes. I mean, I know there's more. I see the page. I know there's more. But okay. No, why can't I? Gotta keep moving. You're late, kid. Oh, All Might's like, just kidding. It's not the end. JK. I would have met you at the airport if I'd known. I've got a surprise gift for you. Oh, is it a wall scroll? What, did he go to America again? Yo, why does All Might look so old? I know he's like, when he's got to be like pushing 60. Ah! The data obtained from the battle between me and All For One 8 years ago apparently opened up all sorts of exciting possibilities, so they tell me. Just as quirks themselves grow and deepen, so does technology. Or so too does technology. You mastered using multiple quirks at once, so I want you out there giving us more data. This must have cost a fortune. I can't. My overseas friend and young Hatsume came together to create this, and the project was funded by your old chums from Class A led by Bakugo. Don't try and hide it. Your body still has a way of leaping into action, right? Take this to heart, kid. You've also earned this power fair and square. Dude! All of us for all time. Come on, Deku. More time to kill than ever, I wonder. Traffic's all backed up because of a landslide on a War Star road. Requesting heroes who can respond. This is the tale of how we'll keep reaching out to help for all time. People don't like this? People don't like this? This is... Who? What? Bro. If you don't like this, I'm... How do you not like this, bro? This is like the culmination of everything that the series has been leading to up to this point. This... That's exactly what this is. People, huh? People don't like this? Okay, hold on. Now that I finished the chapter, I promised to open that chat back up, so let me open chat. real quick. Okay. Anyone is chat's back open to anyone. I mean, I would appreciate it if you subscribed, but all right. Let's take a step back here. I think this is the best ending. Like, I knew that was going to happen as soon as I opened the chat. Okay, wait. No, there's so much to unpack here. Oh my gosh, I don't even know where to start. Okay, we're just going to go back to the beginning. We're just going to go back to the beginning and start there. We're going to go back to the beginning. We got to just start at the beginning. Okay. So, he's a teacher now. Or was a teacher. I'm assuming a teacher at UA. Because it looks like that's where he was going. Listen, I'm not here to time out people. But Flame Wolf, you better watch yourself. Oh my gosh, I should not have opened the chat up. I'm sorry. That was a mistake. Never mind. I believe in free speech. Everyone gets to say what they want. But if you're going to spam the same thing over and over in chat again, I will give you a timeout. Anyway, let's break this down. So he's a teacher. So there's Kota, who I'm assuming is in his class. Also, it's been 8 years since he was 17, which means he is 23? Right? No, he's 25. Right? Yeah, he's 25. Hold on. So he's 25. That's crazy. He's only 3 years older than me now. that's sick. I will come back around to chat. I'll just go through it all at the end. I do like the reiterating on, like, people are not born equal, but at the beginning of the series, it was like, not all people are created equally, or not all people are born equal, hence why I suffered. But then at the end, he's like, not all people are born equally, and that's okay, because we all have our own different, like, individual things that make us who we are. So, okay, I gotta go through all these. I haven't seen all of these. So I'm assuming this is, like, their... Okay, so this is all that happened in the 8 years until the time. Okay, I understand now. I understand. So let me break this down here, because there's a lot here. Is that Gran Torino? He's still alive? Look at him cook, bro. Doing their classwork. Why does Mirko have a bullet bill on her arm? Bro, Mirko got the bullet bill. Horikoshi and his Marvel, Mario things. This is the sports festival again. That's the thing that they were talking about with Shoji, about the mutants. And then Eri and Kota, I'm so glad they're together with, like, they're getting ready for school. That's awesome. Shirakumo's grave. Who is that? Does anybody know who this is? Am I missing something? Because it's them. Who is this? I don't know who this is, unless I'm just dumb. Maybe I should know. Then we got like the Endeavor stuff. Oh, could be Melissa. True. True. And then there's Deku, and eventually he's going to let go. Oh, dang it. Hold on. Whenever I zoom in too much, it freaks out on me, which is valid. There's the book that Spinner was gonna write, The League of Villains. So he wrote his book, Bakugo getting his arm back. I think this is your Izuocha. This is your Izuocha right here. I do not know who this person is. Yeah, that's your Izuocha. That's what that is. Letting go of One for All. And then obviously this is their UA graduation. And then he lets go. So I think the implication is that he kept the Ember lasted long enough for him to finish school, and then once he graduated, he let it go because he wouldn't need it anymore. But I also think he was at the point, if he didn't have a quirk, they let him finish because they're like, oh, you fought the ultimate evil and won the war and revolutionized the world. So like, I think you get to go to school. We're not going to kick you. It'd be like, could you imagine if UA was like, we're kicking you out. You did all this stuff for us, but we're kicking you out. All right. So, 8 years later. That's another high school class. Zoom and enhance. First of all, Hatsume, could you please bathe? Yeah, that's Hatsume. And then the doctor guy. Also, can we talk about how Gentle and La Brava got married, bro? In 8 years? Look at it. He's got a ring. She's got a ring. They got married. And they're... Look! People don't like this. This is like... Deku essentially gave them another chance. They proved their actions and reiterated that during the war. And now they're like honest people doing honest things. That's the whole point of this series, bro. Oh, dude. Dude, Horikoshi is a legend, dog. I don't... This kid's cool. Like, bringing him back and it not just being a random character, I think is great. So there's that. He's also kind of going through something like Deku, but not exactly. Dude, Shoji bulked up. What the frick? What the frick? He got... he bulked up, dude. Look at Uraraka here. She got... Dude. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Guys. Let me cook for just a second here. Izuocha is canon. But Horikoshi don't gotta tell you. He's never been very straightforward about that kind of stuff. But... Last chapter, at the very beginning, we had the green tea being shipped. Last chapter... was the whole, like, Izuocha, you are my hero, which is basically a love confession, right? And then, this chapter, we get this little, like, they're hanging out with each other by themselves. Why is that seemingly relevant? Because it's following up on all the things from the epilogue, bro. I don't know who this is, but, like, League of Villains, that's Spinner's book. Bakugo getting his arm back. That was also in the epilogue. That was also part of it. Izuocha sitting here. Okay. Anybody else? This is going to get like real sus for a second. Anybody else? think this looks oddly familiar? Anyone else think this looks oddly familiar? Oh, well, you can't see it there, but it looks like a version of Deku's mask. I'm just saying. Do I wish they would have said something? Yeah. But also, like, I can understand why. I can understand that it's not, like, the biggest thing in the world to have that. I also don't know where it would have fit. Like, where would that have fit between last chapter and now? You know what I mean? So, like, I don't know. I think it works. I do like that they're following up on all of these, like, world things of, like, Shoji is, you know, doing, like, the conflicts around discrimination, and, like, he's following up on the things that he told Spinner he was going to do. And is that really Compress with Spinner's book? I would imagine it is, because Compress isn't dead. He was just in jail. I also love that Uraraka is doing court counseling, which is the whole reason that Toga became as bad as she did, was because she never got the court counseling she needed to process everything she was dealing with. So I think that's awesome. That, like, it's something that you could have glossed over real quick, but that's great. Also, look at Eri, bro. She getting her band together. Where's the... Okay, I know they're supposed to announce a new project tomorrow. And I'll talk about that at the end. Where's my Bocchi the Rock-esque spinoff, but with Eri and her, like, band? Season 2 of Bocchi the Rock, and it's just Eri and her band. That would be sick. I do like that they mention the Billboard charts, but then they don't show us numbers, because that was kind of what Hawks was talking about last chapter of, well, the Billboard charts shouldn't matter. Like, you don't want to incentivize people on the charts, but because you don't want it to just be about rising in the ranks of the charts and, like, just doing it for that reason. So I think that's great. Also, we all need the Bakugo. Who's up here? Who's up on the chart? Bakugo, Todoroki, Mirio, Monoma, and Honanuki. That's awesome. Oh, I guess I can unpin this chat. Get out of here. Okay. I also think it's great that he's a teacher, because that's kind of how he's always been. Like, he didn't... I think the reason people don't like him being a teacher is they're like, well, he should have kept One for All. But that's never what One for All was about. It was not the story of One for All was... The story of One for All was always about destroying All for One. So if All for One doesn't exist, One for All does not need to exist either. That's kind of the whole, like, plot line with the two brothers, and that's how the quirks separated and got birthed, was Yoichi was like, hey, I'm using this quirk and passing it down because this is not just about me defeating my brother. This is about going across the generations and going across multiple different people and stockpiling and building up so that one day someone with this power will be able to complete it and destroy All for One. And that's exactly what Deku did. They said Deku completed One for All and took out All for One, thus meaning that neither of them need to exist anymore. I think the reason people don't like that is because they got so attached to the headcanon that Deku was going to take All for One and have both of them, and what that meant to complete One for All. Everyone assumed, oh, that's because All for One is supposed to like be a part of it, when that's never how it originated. One for All was a offshoot of All for One. So All for One wanting to take One for All was him wanting to complete All for One. But One for All, completing that was about completing the mission and the goal that Yoichi had as the first user to defeat his brother and destroy All for One. So One for All did exactly what it was supposed to do. And when it did that, it was gone. And that was the whole point of that story. So him ending up quirkless really should have been pretty obvious from the start. Or not from the start, but from like when you start to get all of the nuance of All for One and One for All in the later seasons. I think that was probably pretty obvious. And now that I watch Heroes Rising again, or like the final fight of Heroes Rising, where Deku gives All for One or One for All to Bakugo, he says goodbye, One for All, and thank you, because he had passed it on. Horikoshi never moved on from that idea. He just altered the idea of, instead of it being him giving all One for All to Bakugo and giving it to a different person, he said, hey, we're going to give it to Shigaraki because that's how we're going to do this whole fight. And I think that worked out really well. So for him to then turn around and be like, okay, what can I realistically do? How can I still help my community? And it's Deku becoming a teacher. That's the whole... He's now doing... Because remember, All Might also became a teacher. But nobody was dogging on All Might when he decided to become a UA teacher. So why is everybody dogging on my boy Deku? He's doing the same thing All Might did. To go inspire the next generation who has quirks and has abilities to go change the world in the same way that he did, or maintain the new status quo. So that I'm just glad he did not become a minimum wage part-time worker. I would have never survived that. Because that just felt like an insult. Anyway. Continuing on. Just having this parallel of like, now Deku is on a level similar to All Might and people look up to him, so they're going to say, hey, can I be a hero? And that's how he answers it. And that, I think is, I think that's really good. And I like that they added people to this statue, because that also follows up on what what Hawks was saying last chapter about elevating other people than just pro heroes and being like, hey, being a hero is not necessarily about having a cool superpower and yada, yada, yada. It's about being a part of your community and XYZ. So I think it's great that that's where that's going. That, yeah, that's sick. And like, he's clearly upset about it, but then also, like he says, but as long as I can still inspire and encourage others, then I'd say this is still the tale of how we became great heroes. Because again, the point, at least in the last chapter, has been about destigmatizing the word hero, meaning someone with a superpower. So, even someone like Deku without because remember, at the beginning of the series, the only way Deku thought he could be a hero was if he had a quirk, because quirk equaled hero, or quirk equaled villain. So if you take that over the course of the series and you break it down and you destigmatize it, you can then get to, okay, even someone like Deku, who is now quirkless, can still become a hero. It's peak. It's peak. I don't know, man. It's peak. And then, of course, we get the bait and switch. And this is just such a parallel to the beginning of the series where All Might's giving him power again. This is also such a nice, like, oh my gosh, did they put his school number on it too? They did! They put his school number on the box. That's so cool. I didn't even notice that the first time. That's awesome. Yeah, literally. Izuku Midoriya, please be a hero once more. Also, like, listen, Deku served his time. He served his time being a normal person, and I let him be a hero, okay? Also, I don't understand why people wouldn't like this. Specifically, this. Of Deku having virtually an Iron Man suit, right? People don't like this? People have been clamoring for Deku to fight Quirkless with technology for years. People just can't be happy. People don't know how to be happy. You know what I mean? People don't know how to be happy. Because, like, if I had a nickel for every time I saw a take of someone saying Deku should fight, he should have been quirkless. He should have stayed quirkless and never gotten a quirk, and he should have fought with gadgets and gizmos and technology like Batman. I could buy the entire country of Japan. But then when he does it, people are like, this is a bad chapter. This is, it's actually terrible. It's actually, garbage. Mid, if I will. My Hero Academia? No, Mid Hero Academia. Brother! Horikoshi has somehow, like, Horikoshi has somehow made everyone happy with this chapter. Because for all the people who were like, My Hero Academia takes place over 1 year. 8 years later, we got a time skip. Okay? Society doesn't change. Literally, this whole chapter is about how society has changed. We get to see all of the resolutions to all the different things. Shoji resolving the heteromorph what's the word I'm looking for? Discrimination plotline. Uraraka fixing things so we don't get another Toga. Deku has already put things in place and changed society to make sure that we don't end up with another Tomura Shigaraki. That was literally last chapter. Deku's quirkless. He completed One for All. He sent it on. Babushka, gone. We don't need One for All anymore because All for One is gone. I already gone on that whole spiel. He served his time as a normal person, inspiring and uplifting others even without a quirk, thus driving home the point that quirk does not equal hero, nor does quirk equal villain. And then he still gets to be a hero with all of his friends at the end. It's peak. It's peak. Kohei Horikoshi has somehow, some way, like the mastermind, the GOAT he is, made everyone happy. Thank you, Kohei Horikoshi, for delivering on everything. This is a 10 out of 10 chapter. This is how you end a manga. This is how you end a series. Dude, even Aoyama's there. I didn't even notice that before. Aoyama and... Oh, what's it? I just said Shinso. I'm not a fake fan, I swear. Can we... Hold on. Let's zoom in on... Well, first of all, we know Izuocha's canon because she's looking right up at him. Look at him. Got his Iron Man suit, dude. That's so sick. I do kind of... I do kind of hope we get a spin-off, like a sequel series, like a Shippuden type series. And I'm obviously so biased in that because I'd love to see this concept fully utilized, because we've really only seen essentially the Iron Might armor, right? I would love to see some kind of spin-off where we get this fully fleshed out, because we saw the Iron Might armor, and then we also got, like, this. But we've only seen it in concept with Iron Might, and I would love to see how this is improved and fleshed out. And obviously, I'm biased because I want more My Hero Academia. But I also understand if Horikoshi wants to be done and move on and do something else. That's totally valid. You don't work on one story for 10 years and not, like, want to be done. Not that he hates My Hero. I don't think Horikoshi hates any... I don't think he hates any of his characters. I think he loves all of them. But he also... Ooh, you know, I don't know, man. It's just... He's peak. Yeah, I want more, but I understand if he wants to stop. I get it. I totally understand. Gang's all here. Look at Bakugo. Still kicking, baby. That's insane. I saw someone say the Stitched Mouth kid was in his class. I need a fact check. One moment. Oh, he is. You know, I think a spin-off also with, like, these secondary characters, like Kota, Eri, the Stitched Mouth kid. I wish we got a name so we didn't just call him the Stitched Mouth kid. That would be bad. I know. I want to call him something, but I don't want to call him Stitched Mouth Kid. That's terrible. But I think a sequel with them would be great too. Like, you put Deku in Class A in the Pro Hero slot, and then you focus on another group of heroes. The one thing I've always struggled with any kind of sequel for My Hero is how do you do a sequel that not only improves on the original and maintains everything, but continues on? Because when I think of... Because, like, the setup for a sequel is there, but also they said multiple times in this chapter, like, villains are on the downswing. So, like, you'd almost have to go even further in the future to have that not happen. You know what I mean? So, okay. Now that I've read the chapter, I need to get on Twitter. I need to know what Horikoshi's author comment was this week. That was the one thing I missed because I didn't see it. I don't trust my Twitter timeline. Oh my gosh, I've missed you guys so much. I've missed being on Twitter so much. Oh, I'm missing so much. Okay. What am I looking for? What is Volk saying here? Oh, hold on. Okay, so this is what I've been looking. This is what I've been looking for. The latest Shonen Jump manga edition says there will be huge My Hero Academia news out 6/5 at 6 p.m. JST via Twitter, covering some large. Actually, hold on. I'll just put it over here so you guys can read. I feel bad not sharing. Okay, here we go. There's still a lot to look forward to in the series, but with the caption, Deku and the others are unstoppable. Deku and the heroes are far from finished. Stay tuned for a huge punch of what's to come next. So they know what they're insinuating here, right? Like, I'm not going to get my hopes up that they're going to announce My Hero Agency or something tomorrow, right? Because, like, it'll be up by the time I get up in the morning. Because 6 p.m. What was I going to say? I totally flubbed up. Let me look at time zones. Because 6 p.m. Because I'm on Central Time. So 6 p.m. Tokyo is 14 hours ahead of me. So that's like 4 a.m. my time. So it'll be there when I wake up in the morning to go to work. But they know what they're insinuating, right? They know what they're insinuating with this line. Heroes are far from Deku and the heroes are far from finished. Like, you know what you're insinuating there, right? Okay. Okay, I gotta go. There's only one place. What is Horikoshi's author comment this week? I need to know! I don't trust this clown, but I just need to go back down to Thursday night. Okay, I don't... Okay, here we go. Oh, wait, those are the author comments. I want... We're finally getting a My Hero art book! Yeah! Thank God, dude. Where's Horikoshi's author comment, huh? Huh? Yeah, okay, whatever. Where's Horikoshi's author comment, dog? I gotta know what he said. Oh, these are all the... I don't like Rukasu. He's a clown. Oh, also the movie came out this weekend. How did I miss that? I forgot about it. I'm trying to avoid as much as I can. I'm gonna avoid as much as I can. Okay. I can unmute now because I don't gotta worry about spoilers. Okay. Well, I can't find Horikoshi's author comment. But you may be hearing from me. Oh, there's an official MHA channel? Okay, hold on. I think it's Hiroaka anime. There it is. Oh wait, that's the anime. Oh, I forgot I didn't get to... Dude, I've missed so much from being on Twitter. My Hero Academia anime was on yesterday evening. I overslept. He's so real. All right, we're going to do a live quote. He's so real, dude. I would do it too. Oh, that art is sick. Can I talk about how the anime is getting delayed for the Olympics again? Like we had an episode yesterday, and then the episode next weekend is getting delayed to the following weekend because of the Olympics again. I'll never forgive that. Okay, yeah. That's all the movie stuff. I think I saw all this because I jumped on the official account because I knew the official account wasn't going to spoil me at all. Oh, what is this? Hold on. Translate. You're so right. The episode coming out was about to be fire. We were finally getting to like the juice of the season. Nope. Nope. This is just the anime. I thought My Hero had a like its own. I mean, there's an official English account, which has not posted anything, by the way, about the manga ending. Crunchyroll, I'm gonna need you to step it up. Crunchyroll, I'm gonna need you to step it up. You gotta fix that, dog. What did Horikoshi not have an author comment this week? He finished his series. Where's his? I want to know what he had to say about that. I want to know what he had to say. Let me see if I can Google it. Nope, that's not the farewell messages. Okay. Third comment, 4:30. Where, what? Yeah, those are all the other... Oh, okay, wait. So his is in there. So his comment was, I'm really happy to have experienced all this in Jump. I'm so glad. I'm glad so many people have read the series. Thank you very much. He's so humble about it, too. He's so humble about it, too, because I've seen, like, everything he's said in interviews about, like, I don't feel like this was done by myself. I don't feel like I did this by myself. It was all, like, thanks to all the people who have supported me over the last 10 years. And, like, he's just so real and honest, and I can appreciate that so much. And Horikoshi is so real for that. I'll never get over him oversleeping the last episode of the anime. That's so funny. It just tells you how, like, wacky his sleep schedule is if he's sleeping at 5:30 p.m. I really hope he takes some time off and, like, He takes some time off and just gets some rest, dog. I know the shonen, like the weekly Shonen Jump cycle is brutal. So I hope he gets like some really good rest. So wow. So that's it. That's it. What do we think the huge announcement is tomorrow? It's either something manga related or it's something anime related. I don't think they're going to announce season 8 of the anime and call it the final season yet. I think that's coming when the anime actually ends in like October. Whenever season 7 ends, they'll announce, okay, here's season 8. And they may not brand it as the final season, but Attack on Titan did really well branding as the final season, so they might do that for My Hero too. The news story for a manga. I don't know. What's the time differential between Naruto and Naruto Shippuden? So Naruto started in 99. And Shippuden started in 2009. Okay, that was dumb. When did the Naruto manga end? No shot. Naruto Shippuden was running during the same... Wait, was Naruto Shippuden a part of Naruto? Or was it... Because it says Naruto ran from 99 to 2014. Oh. Part 2 of the manga is Naruto Shippuden. I see. I understand. So, like, Shippuden is part of it, but they changed the name, I guess, for the anime. That makes sense. It was a time skip, but separate. Gotcha. I could see Horikoshi doing a couple light novels. If he really wanted to keep going with these characters, I could see him doing a couple light novels. I think that'd be great. Actually would get me into light novels, too. Because I've never had the gumption or desire to read light novels at all. So I don't know. I think it could be a sequel series, but I don't want to copium my way up to a sequel series. You know what I mean? I kind of just want to be like, well, maybe it's just another spin-off. I would be okay with like a slice of life spin-off. Izuocha will always be canon in my heart. Even though I pointed out earlier, there's enough in this chapter alone. There's enough evidence to confirm. Horikoshi just didn't outright tell us, which is okay. Dude, I'm already thinking of a video. I gotta do a video now. The My Hero Academia ending is perfect. And basically just in a much more clean and proper way, write out everything I talked about with the all for one, the one for all. I gotta do a video now. Boy. Yeah, I can understand feeling like Uraraka's arc is incomplete because she never talked to him. I can understand that. And I think that's a very valid sentiment. You know what I mean? So I think it's fine the way it is. But yeah, man. Now I want to go work on this video. Now I want to... Do you think Mineta stopped chasing after girls and became a better member of society? No. No. Not by any stretch of the imagination. Not. Not in any world does Mineta become a good person. It's not part of his character arc. Not fully sure, but I think they're probably still on a will they, won't they, now that they're adults, but can't go on many dates since they're very busy. See, that's the best part of this ending, is it's open for interpretation. Like, I can say, oh, they're dating on the side, and, like, I think they're together. But I also think, like, it could be open-ended. They could never have gotten together, and it's completely uncanon. I don't know, man. It's up to interpretation. I love how All Might's eyes are completely back to normal. He's just Toshinori now. No more burden of being a hero. Yeah! That is true. Looks like All Might, like, actually got some rest, too. Also, I saw somebody on Twitter complaining about the whole, like, giving him the armor thing because it's an expensive thing. And I'm like, I don't know. I really hate that complaint. I really don't like that complaint because, like, so what if it's expensive? This kid saved the world. Like, but also as technology improves, things get cheaper, and, like, it's whatever. I'll never understand. I'll never understand those people. That's it, man. That's My Hero Academia. 430 chapters, 42 volumes, 4 movies, 7, probably 8 seasons of the anime, 2 spin-off series, a lot of light novels. It's peak, dude. It's peak. What do I do now? This is the most sad part about My Hero ending is there's not another series I'm currently following in Shonen Jump to take the place of My Hero. Like, My Hero was the only series that I was following weekly in Shonen Jump. So I need to find another series to catch up on and start reading every week. Not necessarily to stream, but even just for me personally, because I really enjoy, like, coming home from church, sitting down, reading a new chapter, and yeah. So I don't. I'm not gonna get too far into the whole like, oh, My Hero Academia means so much to me and here's why, because I'm gonna do a whole video on it, and I'm trying to like condense and compress those thoughts and not, you know, recite them a bajillion times. But what I will say is this manga is the reason, this series is the reason I did a lot of things in life. It's the reason I started watching anime. It's the reason I even picked up manga. Like, without My Hero, I probably never would have considered picking up manga. And I'm trying to think, like, where I would be without My Hero. Because, like, I watched Dragon Ball, and I wasn't a super huge fan of it. And I probably would have gotten into anime eventually, just because I have so many friends that were into anime outside of, like, all the other things we were into. But for My Hero, it's like, that's, I don't know. I definitely would not be where I'm at. I mean, I probably wouldn't be doing this YouTube channel without My Hero. Like, because it's this series that I've always wanted to talk about, and since day one has been influencing and inspiring all of the different, like, projects I do, and, like, has just taught me so much about narrative writing and, like, how to bring these kind of things all the way around. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's just, and it's crazy because, like, all my favorite stuff is ending now, and, like, the manga's done, so now we know that the anime is going to end soon. The anime's only got one season left. I'm going to be so real. Whether it's a 13 episode or a 24, 25 episode, it's only got one more season left. So the anime will probably end sometime next year, early 2024. Or not, we're in 2024. Early 2026, I would say, depending on when the anime airs. They might pull a fast one on us and be like, just kidding, we're going straight through. We're not going to do a break, or we're going to come back in the spring and it's going to be great. But if Bones keeps things the way they're going, it'll be like next October will be the start of the final season. So that's ending. I finished the Demon Slayer manga, so that's already over, but, like, the anime, everything I say about the My Hero manga is basically flipped for Demon Slayer, because that's how I am with the anime. So, like, to see the Demon Slayer anime wrapping up and coming to an end is crazy, with the 3 Infinity Castle movies, and, like, I don't know, man. I saw, was it Jam? Yeah, I might catch up on Yozakura Family. I think Austin said he's going to do Spy Family. It's funny because Yozakura Family I might do once the anime ends and I finish the anime, and then I'll jump on the manga and get caught up, because I do really like that one. But also Yozakura Family's in their last arc too. So, like, Jujutsu Kaisen is in its last arc. One Piece is ending within the next year, 2 years. So that's crazy. Can you hear? I haven't watched or read One Piece, but as an anime fan, I understand how culturally massive it is, and I can respect it for that. Do you guys ever think about how we are currently living in a time pre-One Piece? Like, think about it. Just go with me for a second here. We right now are living in an era pre-knowing what the One Piece is. Like, 5 years from now, before someone even touches the series, they can Google, what is the One Piece? and they'll find out and they'll know. But like right now, we don't know what the One Piece is, and that's insane to me. So that's crazy. This truly has been My Hero Academia. Now I gotta go work on this video on why the My Hero Academia ending is perfect. Which ideally would be out by the end of the week, but I may just put it on the schedule and give it time to cook. Because it's not like the ending of the manga is going to be irrelevant in 2 weeks. You know what I mean? It's okay, because there was a video on the schedule that I was like, I have no clue what I'm going to do for this video. All right, I'll give you a little spoiler. It was I have a video on the schedule right now, because I have like a Google Doc with all my videos on the schedule of Oshinoko Season 2, but I don't have an angle for that video yet, so I may just put it on the back burner for now. I will say I do have a Yozakura family video on the docket, so that's cool. I'm trying not to clout chase, because I'm like, oh, if I can get this My Hero video out by next week, I can, which, realistically, I could have it done by next Wednesday. But I don't want to, like, force myself into that, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. I also don't know what to do about the thumbnail, because I don't want to spoil it in the thumbnail, you know, like some people on YouTube. I'll give you a spoiler warning once you're in the video. Because, like, here's how I view putting spoilers in YouTube videos. Don't do the title or thumbnail, because people can't control if they see those. If you click into a video, though, fair game. Fair game. So, that video will come out when it comes out. I'll probably work on the script a little bit today, just while it's fresh in my mind. Or at least do an outline of what I want to talk about. And then go back and, like, start actually fleshing out the script later. If I don't end the stream, the series never ends. You know what I mean? But alas, I have other things I must do today. But this truly has been My Hero Academia. Thank you to everyone who is here in the live chat. I'll be back. I don't know what series we're gonna read through next. I'll put up a community tab poll on YouTube in a couple days, and figure out what series we're gonna read through next. I'll give you guys a couple options, but maybe we'll do Yozakura Family once the anime ends, because the anime ends in like September, October. Galaxies? I'll look into it. Yeah, I don't know what we're doing next. Definitely won't be ready by next Sunday, though. So we'll be back down to one stream a week for a while. But other than that, thank you everyone who was here. If by some stretch of the algorithm's grace, this ends up in front of Kohei Horikoshi, thank you so much for creating such an amazing series that I can enjoy and so many other people can enjoy. And it's just meant so much. So thank you. It's been a wild ride. I'll see you guys around. Videos are coming out, you know, when they come out. Monday, Wednesday, whatever. And I'll see you guys next time. Until then, peace out.